Hello all, I am Nirmala Rawat. Welcome you to my YouTube channel Hari Sadhana 108. Thank you all for your constant support. A quick recap. In last part, Soma narrated how Mata helped a man recover his mother's health issues. Mata wanted to meet her. She was unable to meet the woman due to current scenarios in Ayodhya. Seeing at Mata's troubled face, Sri Ram asked her to do whatever needs to be done. Moving on to part 3, chapter 17, Soma continues narrating to Anusuya and her mother. The next morning, I came to Mata's room and helped her dress in Maid's clothes. The two of us quietly prepared to leave the palace. As one of the guards stopped us, I replied that the Maharani had asked us to go to the river for a special puja. He nodded and let us pass. First, we did go to the river and offer our prayers. Mata so enjoyed meeting again her beloved Sarayu Devi, but as dawn was approaching, we could not stay long. Mata seemed to know how to find the woman's house. We arrived there just after dawn. Her son opened the door and was shocked to see the Maharani standing there in servant's clothing. Falling to her feet, he exclaimed, "Maharani, I could not thank you before. What you have done for my family. My mother was so ill and you brought her back to life." "It was not I, but the medicine," replied Mata with a smile. There are wonderful medicinal plants growing by the side of Sarayu Devi, about which our physician seems to know nothing. I am so glad she has recovered. "May I meet your mother?" "Please come in," he rushed to say. Sitting in the corner was an older woman whose body was still frail after her illness. She slowly rose to meet Mata. "Please remain seated," Mata said gently, placing her hand on her shoulder. "You have still not fully recovered. I have come to apologize for the guards. I had asked to meet you and they turned you away. Please tell me your name." "Abhitha," she replied in a faint voice. "Abhitha?" Mata repeated quietly. Tears came into Mata's eyes as if she was recalling something, and for some time she was so overcome by emotion that she couldn't speak. Finally she said, "Abhita, from far away in Lanka, I heard your chants, your prayers for me. I saw you at the river, the sacred Saryu in the pre-dawn hours, you and the other women of Ayodhya. When the rest of Ayodhya was asleep, you and the others were praying in the rain, the cold, the dark. You were my protection. Your prayers created a shield around me that prevented any ill from reaching me. I am ever grateful and will remember you always." "Maharani," she replied cheerfully, moved by Mata's words, "I am nobody. I was only doing my duty. I am your servant and my only wish is for your well-being." "We are all servants here," replied Mata, smiling at her, "serving each other in various ways." Abhitha's son, who was standing nearby as a silent witness to this all, asked if he could offer Mata food or water. But Mata shook her head. "I must be getting back to the palace before I am missed. You see how I had to dress to escape the guards," she said with a smile. Then turning once more to Abhitha, she said quietly, "You must regain your strength, for you will have a grandson, and you will have much to offer him. He will love you dearly and will carry forward the love that is in your heart." Then taking her hands in her own, Mata squeezed them and with a broad smile stood up to leave. As she was approaching the door, Mata suddenly turned back. I saw her touching the silver pendant that hung around her neck. the one given to her by Sunainama when she left Mithila. She had been wearing it when she went into exile, as she rarely took it off. But I saw her slowly remove it and hand it to Abitha. I want you to have this. My mother gave it to me before I left Mithila. I can think of no one I would rather give it to than you, said Mata in a most moving voice. Someday you will give it to your grandson. It will make me very happy to know that he will have this. Maharani, this is too great an honor. Abhitha lowered her head, hesitant to accept it, but Mata pressed it into her hands. Something had occurred in exchange with Abhitha that touched Mata deeply, but I didn't understand it. I could see that she was distracted as we left their home. Jai Shri Ram. Stay tuned for the next part. Please watch complete videos. Thank you for your support. Keep supporting me. Jai Shri Ram.